A traffic accident might happen to anyone at any time.
Quando você menos espera, podem acontecer com você também.
Last month, they had a lesson on how to ride a bike safely at Hayama Junior High School. Some stuntmen came to recreate and simulate various types of accidents.
Desta vez, uma equipe de dublês fizeram a reconstituição de acidentes de trânsito. Acidente que ocorre num cruzamento.
An accident at the crossroads with the view blocked. A car is coming from the left and a bike is approaching from the right. Watch out! An accident at a crosswalk. A man wants to cross the road. The car stopped for him. Please? Thank you. Then a bike is coming. Watch out! He was hit by the bike that popped out from the other side of the car. And then they explain the rules of riding bikes. To use a cell phone, to put up an umbrella, to listen to music with headphones. If you feel all of those are okay, from the left, riding bikes side by side with an umbrella and with a cell phone. From the right, riding double on a bike and going the right side. Oh my God! Watch out! Ah! Breaking rules might cause a terrible accident. We must ride bikes correctly and safely and avoid becoming victims or violators.
Olá, tudo bem?
Hello, how are you? I'm Vanya Ishikura. Bicycles are easy to ride, but they sometimes become causes of big accidents, so we must be careful. Diego, do you have any experiences to have any near misses when riding a bike? Hi, how are you? I'm Diego Canabara. When I was a child, I was about to hit someone who suddenly appeared from an alley by a bike. It was lucky for you not to cause a serious accident. When I sat on the front passenger seat of my husband's car, I was also frightened to see a bike popping out to cross the road in front of our car. It was a near miss. I often feel fear to be overtaken by a bike coming fast from behind me. I got a driver's license recently. My teacher told me bikes were classified as vehicles, the same as cars, so bike riders must obey the same traffic rules with car drivers. There are many Japanese and foreign people who don't know that or who have forgotten that. Technical interns who work at a certain company in Koka City learned the Japanese traffic rules, so we went to cover it. Today we have a road safety class to learn the correct way of riding a bicycle. I came to the dormitory of Elm Soken Company Limited in Koka City. Some police officers from the Koka police station came to teach the right ways of riding bikes. First of all, we need to know the 5 rules for safety when riding bicycles. Number 1, we should go along the roadway the same as cars. 35 foreigners are working at Elm Soken, technical interns from Vietnam, foreign residents from Philippines, Brazil, and so on. What are your purposes of this class? Japan has different traffic rules than other foreign countries. We are afraid that foreigners might have some accidents because they ride a bike according to their country's rules. We hope they learn Japanese rules today to avoid such kind of accidents. I heard there are countries where bikes go along the right side of the road. We must go left side of the road by bike. I'd like to let them know this point well. Ladies and gentlemen, never go along the right side of road by bike. Even though you want to go to the nearest place, you have to go on the left-hand side. After the explanation, they practiced in the parking place. They rode bicycles and practiced the way of starting, how to cross intersections with traffic lights, and how to get around obstacles, and then temporary stop at crossroads. You can't see both the right and the left side of the road here. Go ahead a little bit, please. You must watch both right and left well. Please stop in front of the line, but you can't see well, so go ahead a little. Check both sides well from a safe location. I'd like to do it with the bike. I felt this kind of lesson is valuable because all roads are dangerous. How was the lesson? We were taught many rules. It was nice. I could understand well. I've got skills in bike riding. It was good to learn traffic rules today. I've sometimes noticed. I didn't know what I had to do until today, but I'm okay now. I often wondered what I should do on roads in Japan, but I've made progress after many years' stay. In fact, however, I haven't known the Japanese traffic rules until today. I was lucky to attend the class. I suppose large amounts of people don't know the rules, but riding bikes. Exactly. I also feel this kind of class should be required. There are some rules which I forgot or I hadn't known. Let's review the rules of safe riding bikes again. 5 rules of safe riding bikes. Bikes must go along roadways. To go with sidewalks is an exception. Examples of exception are the case that you can find a sign "Zidensha Tsukoka" on the sidewalk. The case that under 13 children, over 70 elderly or handicapped ride on. The case that roadways are too jammed and dangerous. In every case, walkers have the right of way and are a priority.
Ruas movimentadas onde há perigo aos ciclistas. No entanto, mesmo que seja permitido trafegar de bicicleta pela calçada, a preferência continua sendo dos pedestres.
We don't have to ring bells to get rid of walkers, do we?
2.
Bikes must go the left side of roadways. We must use the left part of the roadways from the center line with bikes.
E a extremidade esquerda da via.
Bikes are the same as cars.
3.
Walkers are given priority on sidewalks, so bikes must go slowly beside roadways. We must use near part of sidewalks to roadways with bikes and reduce speed. When we prevent walkers from going easily, we must make temporary stop by bikes. Yes, I will do that. Obey the rules for safety. Drunken riding is forbidden, of course. 2 on a bike is also. Use lights after dark. Never ignore traffic signals. You must stop where the traffic sign tells us stop and check for safety.
Não se esqueça, vamos sempre usar o farol à noite. Também não devemos jamais ignorar os sinais de trânsito. Por isso, sempre pare nos locais de parada obrigatória, para se certificar de sua segurança.
If we don't obey these rules, severe accidents might happen, like the video we saw at the beginning, and there are possibilities of injury or even death.
Colocar o capacete em crianças.
Children must wear helmets. Parents should let their children under 13 wear helmets. Little kids riding in the baby seats should also wear helmets.
Crianças pequenas que vão na cadeirinha infantil devem usá-los.
We adults must show the right behavior to children for their safety. Are you aware of the changes to the traffic laws that started on June 1st? On the 15th of last month, policemen taught bike riders the new rules at Kusatsu Shopping Street. Bikes must temporarily stop here too. Put your foot on the ground. From June 1st, the person who repeatedly paid no attention to safety bike ride must attend the bikers class for safety riding. It's their duty. Policemen wanted to announce it and spread the will of no bike accidents. Let's watch the scene. Many bikers didn't care to stop at the crossroads where they had a temporary stop. Bikes are vehicles the same as cars within the road traffic law. Did you remember this, or have you forgotten? Let's remind you of the rules of bike riding again. The road traffic law was changed on June 1st. When policemen record your dangerous behaviors like ignoring a traffic light or ignoring a stopping line, drunken riding, riding with no brakes on your bike, and so on, over twice within 3 years, if you are over 14 years old, you have to attend the biker's class for safety riding or you must pay a fine. Bicycles are good not only for your health but also for the earth. On the other hand, a biker could be hit by a car and could hit another biker or a walker. There have been so many accidents caused by bikers who ignored rules. All of the behaviors named dangerous riding were the same as previous violations within the former road traffic law. Everything must be forbidden to prevent traffic accidents. We should realize the law was made stricter. We must recognize that ignoring the rules may sometimes cause tragedies, and we have to know the rules, never ignore them. The change in the law this time is giving all of us a good chance to recognize our duties. We, the police, continue to teach people the rules and regulate dangerous actions as usual. In addition, we must make effort to tell you the points that have changed. Making the good choice to change, we must follow the rules to avoid accidents. These days, we sometimes hear on TV or read in newspapers that young bikers have caused serious accidents and must compensate victims with large amounts of money. Do you know about cycle insurance? It is highly recommended. It'll help you when you're in a crisis.
Crianças de bicicletas e seus responsáveis foram obrigados a pagar indenizações muito altas. Como existe também o seguro de bicicletas, se cadastrar pode ser muito útil numa situação dessas. E continuando,
Now for some
algumas informações
announcements.
úteis.
Students who aren't Japanese native speakers and their parents can attend the academic guidance session. Some documents will be prepared in many languages and you'll be able to listen to explanations about them. Older students will come and talk about their experiences. Portuguese, Spanish, Chinese, English, and Filipino interpreters will come, so you can feel free to join us. The entrance fee is free. Advance registration is required. When you have some questions, please ask us. SHIGA Intercultural Association for Globalization.
Na Associação Internacional de SHIGA.
The hottest season has come. We have increased possibilities to experience Nechūshō, or heat stroke, this season. Please note some points for heat stroke prevention. Drink fluids many times, even though you don't feel thirsty. Alcoholic drinks and sugar-rich fizzy drinks are not so good. Isotonic drinks are better because they contain some salt. Use the AC and electric fans properly. Cool your body with showers or cool towels. Think carefully about your clothes. Prepare a hat or a parasol when you go outside. Let's prevent Nechūshō.
Evite locais quentes, evitando assim o Nechūshō.
The last topic of today is Tanabata Matsuri, held on July 4th. I came to Ritsumeikan University in Kusatsu City. What a huge campus. Let's go! It's Tanabata Matsuri, held by Kusatsu International Friendship Association and Tutors for International Students Assembly in Ritsumeikan University. There are many students wearing yukata. Could you tell me the purpose of the event? After my university moved here, Kusatsu came to be called the town of students. Foreign students increased too, so the people in this town have more chances to meet foreigners than before. We'd like to work for a friendship between Kusatsu and Ritsumeikan. How do you feel throughout your activity? Foreign students could get many chances to make good relationships between young people in the town and make many friends of Kusatsu citizens. We could feel that foreign students were understanding Japanese culture more and more in Kusatsu. We are satisfied with it. The policemen of Shiga Prefecture Police came to tell us the ways of safe riding bikes here for the theme of Tudo Bem Shiga this month. Keita-kun, the mascot of Shiga Prefecture Police, also came to help them. Students like you often ride bikes, maybe the most times. Please obey the rules and enjoy your safe campus life. The foreigners who attended Tanabata Matsuri are from more than 10 countries. 100 people took part in this event, including foreign students of Ritsumeikan University and the staff who are foreign residents of Kusatsu City. I'd like to interview them. Why did you come to Japan? What are you studying? I'm studying ICT, Information and Communication Technology. What do you want to be? I'd like to be a scholar. We came from China. I'm studying international trade. I'm studying the theory of industrial organization. I hope I'll have a job in Japan. My dream is I'll work for the people's lives in China to use the results of my study in Japan. What do you want to be? I'd like to become a scholar, and I'd like to make the relationship between Vietnam and Japan stronger. I reminded my dream and thought that I needed to make effort because I made conversation with these students who came to Japan with their dreams. Do you people in front of the TV have dreams still now? I felt they were great to come to study in Japan for their purposes and dreams. I hope they'll be able to become bridges between Japan and their own countries. I'll be happy if their dreams come true. We've learned the traffic rules for bicycles today. Let's follow these rules for our happiness and safety. We'll meet August 29th again. The theme will be to escape natural disasters. Season of the typhoon. Be careful of sediment disasters, mudslides and landslides. Don't miss it. Goodbye.